All new tonight at 6. Despite years of public pushback, a dock project in Clearwater is moving forward. Residents say they can't understand why, especially with manatees living in the narrow estuary. They have now turned to 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Andy Payton, who's learned a check for $24,300 may be the answer.
Pulling a kayak half your weight
It's a process, guys.
is no easy task,
Okay, now comes the hard part.
especially
I'm 72 years old.
at Sherry Day's age.
Can still do it.
But getting on the water is only half her battle.
Now we're approaching where the docks are going to be.
Just across the creek sits the Serena by the Sea apartment complex, a luxury waterfront community with big plans to build 9 private docks for its residents on Stevenson Creek. Neighbors like Sherry,
Manatees traverse this very narrow channel.
Mike Foley,
There's not enough room for motorboats and manatees.
and close to 1,000 others who have signed this petition worry what it could mean for the aquatic life that calls this estuary home.
Manatees have already been killed. We've documented 6 deaths in the Stevenson Creek estuary.
It's part of the reason the Florida Department of Environmental Protection has what's known as a public interest requirement that states outstanding Florida waters are worthy of special protection, and therefore projects in waters like these cannot adversely affect public health, wildlife, water quality, or other environmental factors. But the state also says a monetary donation is enough to look the other way. And that's exactly what happened here. The developer Valor Capital says their proposed dock configuration is not located in an area that's been designated as being environmentally significant, but their actions say otherwise. With documents obtained by 10 Tampa Bay News showing the developer made a generous donation of $24,300 to the Aquatic Preserve Society to satisfy the public interest requirement.
It silenced the citizens and the regulations that are there to protect the aquatic preserve.
And records show this isn't the only example of this either. A similar story played out on Lemon Bay in the Inglewood community just south of Sarasota back in 2024, where a $30,000 check was made to satisfy their public interest requirements for a new commercial docking facility.
We write letters, we attend meetings, we pay our taxes, and then these loopholes seem to be very strong in the developer's favor.
We've spent close to a month trying to get the Department of Environmental Protection to sit down with us for an interview and explain why this loophole exists, but they declined our request.
We feel like our hands are tied as citizens.
Laws like a paddle are meant to move us forward.
I think we as a community need to look at our laws and speak out.
But Sherry worries this one is pushing the place she loves backwards.
Bring it back to the people.
In Clearwater, Andy Payton, 10 Tampa Bay News.
The city of Clearwater and Pinellas County have given this project the go-ahead as well. It now just needs to pass the Army Corps of Engineers before construction can begin.